Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes on the pregame clock as we await the start of today's triangular between the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs, the Mitchell Tigers, and the Bridgeport Bulldogs. The first match of the day, Gordon-Rushville and Mitchell. And we are just about 3 minutes away from getting that one underway here from Gordon. Glad to have you along with us here this afternoon. We're going to step aside, and we'll be back with introductions of the starting lineups in just a bit here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. Before we get to that point, I will give you a little bit of an advanced warning on that. Let's take a quick look at those starting lineups. First for the Mitchell Tigers, starting today, number 1 is Annabelle Gillen. Number 4 is Jaden Kano. Number 5, Bethany Sturkle. Number 9 is Peyton Beaver. Number 12 is Jessica Cotant. And number 14, Kiana Wilfred. For the Mustangs, starters this afternoon, Jayla Bramer, Callie Schultz, Sierra Garrett, Keelana Lovell, Faith Bramer, and Grace Anderson. So we are under minutes before we get things going here. Just time to run and grab yourself a snack and a drink from the refrigerator and be back in time for volleyball action. And we'll have that for you in just a couple of minutes here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. So we are just about ready to go here, and folks, a chance for me to remind you about fine sponsors of today's action. Gordon Memorial Health Services, Strong Insurance, Gordon True Value, Sides and Milburn Ford, Gardner, Lautzenheiser and Ryan, Hins Home Furnishings, the First National Bank of Gordon, and Hub International. So we'll turn it over to the public address announcer now.
Welcome to Gordon-Rushville High School home of the Mustangs. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support of Gordon-Rushville activities. Without your help, we wouldn't be able to do some of the things we do. We'd like to give a special thank you to the Security First Bank for the help in refinishing our gym floor this summer, and to our custodians and summer help for helping get the project done. We're proud of our facilities here at Gordon-Rushville Public Schools, and we're proud of our communities and helping we get from our communities support of our activities at GRHS. Again, welcome to Gordon-Rushville High School. Hope everyone has a good evening. Remember, it's always a great way to be a Mustang.
Hello everyone, I'm Berkeley Hicks, Senior and Student Council President.
And I'm Carson Dan, Student Council Vice President. And on behalf of all the student body, welcome you to Gordon-Rushville High School.
Here at GRHS, sportsmanship is a top priority at all events.
That's right, and you guys can help us out by doing the following.
Show respect for all players, officials, coaches, and fans.
Respect officials' decisions and encourage others to do the same. sung by members of the Gordon-Rushville High School Choir. Nice job. Now your starting lineups for your Mitchell Lady Tigers. First up, number 1, Annabelle Gill. Number 4, Jaden Kano. Number 5, Bethany Sturkle. Number 9, Peyton Beaver. Number 12, Jessica Cote. Number 14, Kiana Wilfred. And number 17 at libero, Adeline Hawes. They're coached by Michelle Peters, Caitlin Lucas, Amy Hessler, and Jessica Artani. And now the starting lineups for your Gordon-Rushville Lady Mustangs.
All right, folks, there you have it, the starting lineups for Gordon-Rushville and for the Mitchell Tigers. And very impressive audio-visual display there by the Mustangs. I assume that's one of the classes that has put that together, and very, very well done. In case you missed it, don't know how you could have. Starters for the Mitchell Tigers. Number 1 is Annabelle Gillen. Number 4 is Jaden Kano. Number 5, Bethany Sturkle. Number 9 is Peyton Beaver. Number 12, Jessica Cotant. And number 14, Kiana Wilfred. For the Mustangs, it's Jayla Bramer, Callie Schultz, Sierra Garrett, Key Lovell, Faith Bramer, and Grace Anderson. Beth Bragg is the libero, wearing the pink jersey. The Mustangs have the serve to start this best-of-3 triangular match off. And it'll be Grace Anderson back to get things underway for the Mustangs. Wilfred with the dig. Gillen with the quick tip across. Mustangs are ready for it. Here's Sierra Garrett on the attack. Finds the end line. And the Mustangs out in front. 1-0. Garrett gets the Mustangs on the board quickly there. And it's 1-0. Good serve. Mustangs trying to serve it to Wilfred on the first 2 attempts so far. Here's Garrett again. That one is blocked but out of bounds. 2-0 Mustangs on 2 kills by Sierra Garrett from the left side. Anderson again to Wilfred. Here's Beaver on the attack. Anderson with the set behind her to level, blocked at the net by Beaver and Cotant. And that ends the Mustangs' quick start. 2-1. Mustangs in the lead. Here's Cotant to serve. Long run, and Anderson can't get to it. We're tied at 2. And that one misplayed by Bragg on the serve receive. And quickly 3-2. Mitchell with their first lead of the match. Jayla Bramer pushes that one across. They'll set it for Wilfred. Big swing right down to the floor it goes. Kiana Wilfred, as we have seen over the last 4 years, is a force. She wasted no time sending that one to the floor. Left side attack for Garrett. Tight to the net, and the Mustangs are going to win that joust, and they'll tie it, or make it 4-3, excuse me. So the Mustangs get a break there on the bad pass, able to knock it down and pull back within 1. Here's Key Level. They'll try Wilfred from the left side again. That one played by Lovell may have been on its way out of bounds, but too close to take. And that's 2 kills for Wilfred. Makes it 5-3. And now Annabelle Gillen back to serve. We'll go to the middle for Bramer this time. Over the top and off the outstretched arms of libero Adeline Hobbs for the kill. And now Sierra Garrett back to serve. Left side, no, right side they go. That's Beaver on the attack. A quick tip by Callie Schultz caught Beaver unaware. And we are tied at 5. Nice play by Callie Schultz that time. Went up and just slapped it over. Backhanded it into the Mitchell zone. This time it's Wilfred, and this time right down to the floor. Now Peyton Beaver will serve. That one just clears the net and falls in for a Mitchell Tiger point. Anderson sets it for Faith Bramer this time, but in the net is Faith. Point for the Mitchell Tigers. It's now 8-5. Into the middle for Jayla Bramer. Over the block and down to the back line. Second kill on the afternoon for Jayla Bramer. And now Jayla will step back to serve. Anderson out, and into the game comes Maddie Schmidt. Great serve that time, and an even better effort by Mitchell to get that one back across the net. I think that was Gillen with the quick hands. Got just enough to get it over the net, makes it 9-6, and now Wilfred to serve. Schmidt from the left side, and that's a kill for Maddie Schmidt on her first swing. 9-7, and now Schultz will serve. The left side for Cotant. Schultz is there, but it caught the netting up in the rafters and drops back down on the Mustangs side for a Mitchell Tiger point. Now in to serve comes Jaden Kano. 3-point Tiger advantage. Across to Key Level. Through the block, but dug out there. A right side attack that time by Sturkle. Key Level with a good swing that time, but another good dig. Sturkle will tip that one across. Mitchell regroups. Here's Cotant on the attack, but the Mustangs are ready for it. And the free ball across to Mitchell. Good rally here, but that ends as Gillen finds the open spot, dumps it right in there for the Mitchell Tiger point, 11-7. Kano with the deep serve this time. Bramer able to just get there and pop it up. And Key Level able to roll that one across and get the kill. Quick reaction that time, nicely done by Level. And now Faith Bramer back to serve. Schmidt, Garrett, and Level in the front row for the Mustangs. Here's Cotant on the attack. Now Key Level through the block, but Wilfred is there to dig it. Sturkle on the attack. Mitchell hanging in there and able to get it across. That was a weird set by the Mustangs, but able to get enough on it and then get it to drop for the Mustangs. Kind of a lucky break there right in between all 6 Mitchell Tigers, and it falls to the floor. It's 11-9. Faith Bramer back to serve again. That set a little bit tight to the net. The Mustangs not able to get it back across. 12-9. The Mustangs are hanging in there. I didn't look at Mitchell's record, but they are very, very good. Left side for Garrett. Big swing and the kill. Third one on the afternoon for Sierra Garrett. Anderson back in. Maddie Schmidt to the bench. And back to serve is Grace Anderson. 2-point advantage for the Mitchell Tigers. Long run for Gillen, but Beaver on the attack. Now back to Garrett. And Wilfred sticks an arm out, but can't control it. Give Garrett another kill. That is number 4. That leads the match. And it pulls the Mustangs back within 1 at 12-11. They'll try Cotant. She's able to get it through the block of Garrett and down for the point. First kill for Cotant. Now she'll step back to serve. Mitchell leads it by 2. That one misplayed by Bragg. An ace for Cotant. It's 14-11. Here's Garrett through the block of Wilfred. And now a free ball across to the Mustangs. Here's Garrett again. And that one inside the end line. Kill number 5. The Mustangs hanging around, back within 2. Here's Key Level back to serve. Quick tip that time. Mustangs not ready. Gillen with her second kill. And now into the game comes Ricky Ayala for the Mitchell Tigers. Gillen back to serve. Now an off of Schultz. And the ace for Gillen. Timeout called by the Mustangs. 4-point advantage in this first set. Mitchell 16, Gordon-Rushville 12.
Hayden's Home Furnishings is your hometown furniture and appliance store, featuring a great selection of furniture for every room in your home, including sofas and recliners by Catnapper, Sierra Sleep mattresses with adjustable bases, and much more. We also carry quality appliances and a huge selection of flooring from top brands like Cortec, Mohawk, and Carndine. We also offer free local delivery and great new no-interest financing options through Synchrony Bank. Come see what Hayden's Home Furnishings has to offer you. Stop in at 122 North Main Street in Gordon. Give us a call at 308-282-0464 or check us out online on Facebook.
So out of the timeout, Mitchell with a 4-point advantage, 16-14. Annabelle Gillen back to serve. And the Mustangs have struggled mightily with the serve receive here this afternoon, and that one out of bounds, and another point for the Mitchell Tigers. Extends that lead to 5. Right at a time where the Mustangs don't want to see that lead expanding. 12-17. And another fantastic serve. There's Garrett from the back row. Into the middle for Wilfred. Beth Bragg, that one caroms around the rafters 3 or 4 times before finally landing in the Mustang bench for another Mitchell Tiger point. It's 18-12. And Mitchell Tigers fantastic with the serve today. There's Wilfred. Tried to float it over the top. She went back up and got it. Slammed it to the floor. That is her 4th kill of the afternoon, and now it's 19-12. Here's Schultz on the attack. Libero is there to get it. Back across to Ayala for the attack, but the Mustangs are there. Here's Garrett, and now back to Wilfred off the top of the net. And they're going to say no. Came down on the Mustang side of the net. It's 20-12. Mustangs are going to call a timeout. That's their second timeout of the set. It's now 20-12.
Farmers Co-op is a local cooperative that invests its earnings locally to improve services our patrons need to run successful operations. New and improved grain handling facilities, up-to-date agronomy application, and feed delivery equipment are components that help Farmers Co-op's owners, its patrons, operate successful farms. For more information, visit Farmers Co-op's website at www.farmcoop.com. Farmers Co-op. Knowledge, commitment, success.
Well, 20-12, Mustangs out of timeouts in this first set. Best of 3 in this triangular format. Mustangs and Tigers here, then the Tigers will face off against the Bridgeport Bulldogs, and then the Mustangs and Bridgeport in the nightcap. Free ball across by the Mustangs. That is Wilfred. But the Mustangs able to get enough of it to keep it alive. And that's going to be a Mustang point as that one off of the rafters and back down on the Mitchell Tigers side. That ends the run, but the damage has been done. It's 20-13, and the Mustangs are in a hole here. So Sierra Garrett back to serve. Here's Wilfred. Look out. Down it goes. Well, she is an absolute weapon when they give her something to work with. 21-13. Peyton Beaver back to serve. In middle for Jayla Bramer, and that one wide of the sideline. 22-13. She had that big block from Wilfred right up in front of her, trying to get around it. No way to keep it in bounds. Into the middle for Bramer again. That one blocked by Wilfred, but back on the Mustangs side, it's 23-13. And here's Faith Bramer on the attack. Through the block and down it goes. First kill of the afternoon for Faith Bramer. Makes it 23-14. Now Jayla Bramer back to serve. Maddie Schmidt comes into the front row to take the place of Grace Anderson. Wilfred with a little off-speed one that time, but then right back up above the net and slams it to the floor again. 24-14, that'll be set point. Wilfred back to serve. Into the net, and Mustangs will get another crack at it, 24-15. And here's Callie Schultz with the serve. Into the middle they go for Sturkle. Tipped back. Peyton Beaver sends it across. Now they'll set Key Level. Good shot right on the line for Key Level. Key's second kill of the afternoon. Just able to keep that one in bounds. 24-16. Schultz again. They'll try Cotant from the left side. Through the block and down, and that'll do it as Mitchell takes the first set, 25-16. So folks, Gordon Memorial Hospital is proud to be among the top critical access hospitals. They're recognized as a best practice recipient in quality. That's one of only 6 Nebraska rural hospitals to earn this honor this year. Visit gordonmemorial.org to see upcoming specialty clinics, schedules, events, and more. Mitchell takes the first set, 25-16. We'll step aside and be back with the second set here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. Family owned since 1932. Strong Insurance is your independent insurance company, and they offer most forms of insurance. Stop in today at 224 North Main Street in Gordon. It's also time to stop in at True Value of Gordon to save big on Master Mechanic bar and chain oil, bird food, smoke and carbon monoxide alarms, LED light bulbs, furnace filters, and more. See Buck and the gang at 217 North Main Street in Gordon. They're open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 to 6. Sides in Milburn Ford in Rushville offers a full service department, and they also offer professional detailing services to get your vehicle looking new again. Schedule your appointment by giving them a call at 327-2472. You can also check them out online at sidesinmilburn.com. Mitchell leads at 1-0. Best of 3 match. Cotant back and ready to serve it up to get the second set underway. On the floor for the Mustangs to start this second set. Garrett, Key Level, and Grace Anderson. Anderson with a quick tip there. And there is the quick hitter out of the middle. Jayla Bramer, Callie Schultz, and Beth Bragg also in there in the Mustangs lineup to start this second set. That's a tough set for Lovell. And Mitchell out in front 2-0. The end of the middle they go for Garrett. That one just inside the line. Point Mustangs. Well, Sierra Garrett has had a good night so far. She's got 6 kills. And the Mustangs on the board here. They trail it 2-1. Grace Anderson back to serve. Left side for Wilfred. Schultz is there with a dig, but Mustangs can't control it. 3-1. Annabelle Gillen back to serve. The left side, this is Garrett. Good swing by Sierra Garrett. There's a net violation by the Mitchell Tigers. Garrett with a good swing that time, 3-2. Key Lovell will serve. Left side for Wilfred. It doesn't matter much where you set that thing. She can get to it and do something with it. 4-2. Now Peyton Beaver will step back to serve for the Mitchell Tigers. The Mustangs, good defense that time, able to keep it alive. Look out. There's Wilfred, but just inside the line. Hard to tell from here. The line judge says yes, it was indeed in, and that is another point for the Mitchell Tigers. It's 5-2. And that is an ace for Beaver. Her second of the night. A level out. And Maddie Moore comes into the back row. Tough set that time, but Schultz was able to get it across. Now they'll go left side. This is Garrett. Blocked back across and then off of Bramer out of bounds. Point for the Tigers. 7-2. Mitchell with a run early in this second set. Jayla Bramer with a smash off of Wilfred and out of bounds. Good job by Jayla Bramer. Went up on the attack that time. Makes it 7-3. Here's Sierra Garrett. And that one in the net. 8-3, and now Wilfred back to serve. Mustangs not able to return that one. It's 9-3, and the Mustangs want to talk this over. 9-3 in the second set.
You're gonna do great.
Thanks, Dad.
Break a leg.
Affleck?
Not that kind of break.
That had to hurt. Affleck?
Not that kind of hurt. Yeah, Affleck paid us cash in just one day to help with our car payments and mortgage.
Affleck!
Perfect timing! See how Affleck helps cover everyday expenses at Affleck.com.
Home Furnishings offers a full line of appliances, sofas, recliners, mattresses, and much more. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they can get it for you. They also offer free local delivery. Remember, every dollar you spend locally keeps money in our community. Ask about special zero interest, zero down financing through Synchrony Bank. Chuck and Janet, of course, fantastic supporters of Mustang Athletics, sitting right down here off to our left this afternoon. Glad to have them aboard, along with all of you here with us on CharitonCountyJournalStar.net. Kiana Wilfred with the serve. Maddie Moore with a good serve receive that time into the middle for Jayla Bramer off the block. And Mitchell's going to have to push that one across with a free ball. Here's Faith Bramer, soft tip that time, out of sync just a little bit. And that kill down to the floor by Bethany Sturkle. Extends the Mitchell lead to 10-3. Wilfred again with the serve. And free ball across by Anderson. Gillen sets it for Sturkle. Big swing there. Finds the back line. Kill number 2 for Sturkle. And Mitchell starting to get away from the Mustangs here in the second set. And that sinking line drive serve is tough to handle. Now Lovell's going to come back in place of Maddie Moore in the back row. An unenviable task to be on the receiving end of anything from number 14, Wilfred. Now that attack falls out of bounds, and it's now a 10-point advantage. Here's Faith Bramer. That was a good swing that time. She had room in the back corner. Mitchell got a hand on it but couldn't control it. Second kill of the night for Faith Bramer. Now Jayla Bramer back to serve. It's 13-4. Maddie Schmidt checks in. Here's Gillen on the attack. Now Schultz, good swing there, but Wilfred with the dig. Pushed across. Schultz again from the left side. And again, Wilfred is there for the dig. Good quick reaction by Faith Bramer that time. Here's Sturkle on the swing. That one's off of Bragg and out of bounds. 14-4. Now Ayala out and Kano back in, and Kano will serve. Be a free ball sent across by Jayla Bramer. They'll set Sturkle from the left side. Maddie Schmidt able to roll it across. Mustangs with another good block. Sturkle again on the attack, down the line. Bragg couldn't quite get to that one. And Sturkle is making the most of this point of the rotation. Mitchell now leads at 15-4. Sturkle with 3 kills, all of them in this second set. Faith Bramer. And Mitchell is taking advantage of the middle of that Mustang defense. They've tried that tip a couple of times. Mustangs keep it alive. Here's Sturkle again, big swing. Lovell is there. Callie Schultz on the attack. Blocked at the net by Callie Schultz. Went up and knocked it down for the Mustang point. 15-5, and now Callie will go back to serve. And that one missed badly. And now 16-5. Sturkle back to serve. Here's Key Lovell from the left side. And the free ball across by Peyton Beaver. Quick tip in the middle and nobody was there. Jayla was expecting somebody on the quick middle attack and nobody arrived. Falls to the floor and another Mitchell point makes it 17-5. Free ball to the Tigers. This is Peyton Beaver off the block of the Mustangs. Lovell able to keep it alive, and the Mustangs get it across. They try to regroup here. Cotan on the swing, and just inside the end line makes it 18-5. Left side for Lovell. Peyton Beaver on the attack, maybe blocked a little bit by the Mustangs. Got tongue-tied there, sorry. Slapped across, Bragg got to it. The Mustangs won't return it. It'll be 19-5. The Tigers have got Gordon-Rushville on the run here. And now they're gonna reserve that. Faith Brainbur's gonna come out. Ashley Bagan will come into the Mustang lineup, into that middle spot. Well, this is Sturkle on the serve. They'll set it for Lovell. Blocked at the net and then tipped across. Not a good spot that time. And Mitchell on cruise control here. They lead at 20-5. Sturkle's string of serves comes to an end there as that one goes into the net. Garrett in, and Bagan to the bench. And Beth Bragg is going to serve this one for the Mustangs. They trail at 20-6. That one misplayed badly by Katie Jacobs. And the ace for Beth Bragg. (20-7). And the Mustangs in the net. That's Garrett, the guilty party. 21-7. Wilfred back into the front line for the Mitchell Tigers. Certainly not a welcome sight if you're wearing Mustang blue and white. And that one off of Bragg, and Beth uncharacteristically has had trouble with those serves tonight. There's Cotan again. But she is not the only Mustang that has struggled back there on that serve receive. And that one misfired badly by Wilfred. 22-8. And now Grace Anderson back in to serve. Left side for Wilfred. And Garrett with the roll shot, couldn't quite get it to fall. Beaver on the attack, drops that one in nicely. And it's 23-8. Ayala back into the front row for Mitchell. Annabelle Gillen back to serve. Good swing by Garrett. A quick tip. The set by Michaela Jaggers, who's come into the game. And that one not going to be returned, and the Mustangs get one back, 23-9. And now Michaela Jaggers will step back to serve for Gordon-Rushville. And now they're going to say that they're going to reserve the point. I think one of the Mustang students caught that ball over on the side, and so I think they're going to reserve this. Take the point off the board for the Mustangs, and Gillen will serve again. So we are at 23-8. That one just long, and that'll make it 24-8. So match point for the Mitchell Tigers. Tip try by Anderson. Here's Wilfred from the middle. That one in the net. 24-9. The Mustangs with a long way to go here. A whole string of match points in front of them. Now Michaela Jaggers will serve. Wilfred left side, blocked at the net. Great block that time by Jayla Bramer. Here's Sierra Garrett. Blocked again by Bramer, but this one not coming back, and Mitchell will win the second set 25-9. So Mitchell takes the first match of the triangular, scores of 25-16 and 25-9. So now it'll be Mitchell and Bridgeport, followed by Bridgeport and Gordon-Rushville in the nightcap. So we'll keep it right here. We're not going to call this game between Mitchell and Bridgeport, but we will we'll let the camera roll, and we'll let you keep an eye on what's going on there. But we will step aside sound-wise, and we'll be back in just a little while with Gordon-Rushville and the Bridgeport Bulldogs in the final match of this triangular here from Gordon-Rushville. Well, they have just started the pregame clock. We've got 15 and a half minutes before game time in the third match of this triangular. This one between the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and the Bridgeport Bulldogs. We're going to step aside and run over and get some starting lineups for you here and be ready to get things underway in about 15 minutes here from Gordon. Final match of the day between the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and the Bridgeport Bulldogs. Just a little over 10 minutes left to go in the pregame warm-ups as we get ready for volleyball action here from Gordon-Rushville High School. Final match of the day, Gordon-Rushville and Bridgeport. Say thanks to sponsors of today's action. Hub International. It offers a full line of risk protection products for your farm or ranch in northwest Nebraska and southwest South Dakota, including multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail, livestock risk protection, along with farm and ranch property and casualty insurance. They are the region's premier ag insurance provider. Stop in and see Jeff today. It's at Hub International in Rushville. The First National Bank of Gordon proudly celebrates over 125 years of locally made decisions and supporting our community. Welcome back to school, Mustangs, and good luck this season. Ask about their competitive student checking accounts at the First National Bank in Gordon. And finally, the certified public accounting firm of Gardner, Lautzenheiser and Ryan wishes good luck to the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs this season. Visit with CPAs Sarah Ritgarn or Mike Coombs or any of the other professional staff at 216 South Main Street in Gordon. You can call 282-0842 for all of your tax, payroll, and accounting needs. GLR CPAs have big firm capability and small town personality. Go Mustangs! From Gardner, Lautzenheiser, and Ryan. Also, be sure to give an extra big thank you to our partner sponsors this season: Modern Farm Equipment, Gordon Memorial Health Services, Farmers Co-op, Hins Home Furnishings, and of course the Sheridan County Journal-Star, your source for all the news that is news in Sheridan County. The Journal-Star, of course, available as an online edition, and that, folks, is a fantastic gift for anybody that's out of the area. If that's your college student who's away at school, or relatives or anybody that would like to keep track of what's going on here in Sheridan County, great way for them to do that. Accessible anytime, anywhere from your desktop, laptop, or mobile device. And every week, the Sheridan County Journal-Star available in full and glorious color, delivered right to your inbox. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go before we get this one underway. We'll step aside and be back with volleyball action in just a bit here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net.
Farmers Co-op is a local cooperative that invests its earnings locally to improve services our patrons need to run successful operations. New and improved grain handling facilities, up-to-date agronomy application, and feed delivery equipment are components that help Farmers Co-op's owners, its patrons, operate successful farms. For more information, visit Farmers Co-op's website at www.farmcoop.com. Farmers Co-op. Knowledge, commitment, success. Hins Home Furnishings is your hometown furniture and appliance store, featuring a great selection of furniture for every room in your home, including sofas and recliners by Catnapper, Sierra Sleep mattresses with adjustable bases, and much more. We also carry quality appliances and a huge selection of flooring from top brands like Cortec, Mohawk, and Carndine. We also offer free local delivery and great new no-interest financing options through Synchrony Bank. Come see what Hins Home Furnishings has to offer you. Stop in at 122 North Main Street in Gordon. Give us a call at 308-282-0464 or check us out online on Facebook.
You're at brunch. You want to go sweet, but you also want savory. What do? You order the brunch explosion. Boom. It's the same thing as Aflac. All right, look, you have major medical insurance, but you also need to make sure your bases are covered. So if you get stuck with an unexpected medical bill and your regular insurance doesn't pay for everything, Aflac pays you cash to help you get through it.
Oh, that's what Aflac is.
That's what Aflac is.
And now you're starting lineups for tonight for your Bridgeport Lady Bulldogs. Number 4, Sydney 9. Number 5, Brittany Nelson. At libero, number 7, Macy Miller. Number 9, Nicole Schmuck. Number 11, Kyler Watts. Number 14, Cassie Lighthead. Number 15, Phelan Jeffries. Lady Bulldogs are coached by Jackie Romig and assisted by Michelle Stevens. Now get up, Mustang Country.
Oh, maybe.
Here comes Ruston, Lady Mustangs. Number 1, Taylor Bremer. Number 4, Kelly Sewell. Number 5, Sierra Garrett. Number 6, Katie Lowe. Number 8, Faye Clinton. Number 10, Brittany Henderson. And number 16, Matt Brad. Mustangs are coached by Kim Campbell and assisted by Steph Lovell.
All right, folks, there you have it. The starting lineups. Again, a tremendous job done by Mr. Ryan Lovell with those introductions. And as we get ourselves situated here, let's run through those one more time just in case you missed them. For the Bridgeport Bulldogs, starters this evening, number 4 is Sydney 9. Number 5 is Brittany Nelson. Number 9 is Nicole Schmunk. Number 11, Kyler Watts. Number 14, Cassie Leathead. And number 15, Fallon Jeffries. For the Mustangs, starters in this third match tonight will be Jayla Bramer, Callie Schultz, Sierra Garrett, Key Lovell, Faith Bramer, and Grace Anderson. Grace Anderson back to serve it up to get things started for the Mustangs here in this third match, first set. Here's Jeffries on the attack. Back to Garrett, off the block. Now they'll try the left side. This is Kyler Watts. Big swing there. Ball back down to the Mustangs, but able to get it across. Came down out of the rafters that time. A little roll shot there by Watts. Garrett with the tip. And that's going to be a Mustang point to start things off. So the Mustangs out in front 1-0. And Grace Anderson once again back to serve. Good serve by Grace that time. Just barely cleared the net. It'll be a free ball over to the Mustangs. In the middle for Jayla Bramer. Big swing. Dug out there by the libero. Now Brittany Nelson pushes it across. Anderson with the bump set. Here's Garrett. And that is good. Sierra Garrett drives that one home. It's 2-0. The Mustangs out quickly to the 2-0 lead in this first set. They'll try Watts, tries that soft tip, got just enough. Anderson couldn't get to it. Watts with a kill, and Bridgeport on the board. It's 2-1. Now this will be 9 back to serve. Garrett with the swing inside the back line for a kill. Number 2 on the match. And now Key Lovell will serve. Mustangs up 3-1. They'll set it for Watts. Now the deep attack that time by Anderson. Saw the hole in the deep corner. Went and got it. Give her a kill. It's 4-1. glad to have all of you along with us, and not just a line that we say. It really is fun to know that we got a whole bunch of folks along with us, following along wherever we're at. And we appreciate you coming along with us on this journey. There's an attack by Watts, but blocked right at the net by Jayla Bramer, and another Mustang point. Mustangs on a roll to start this first set. They're up 5-1. They'll go to the middle this time for Jeffries, blocked at the net. Back corner, but Bragg is there. And miscommunication there, not a great set by Anderson. And that'll be a Bridgeport point. It's 5-2. Well, Watts with the serve. Now the Mustangs will set it for Garrett on the back set. Good swing there. Dug out by Watts. That one hit the antenna as Nelson went on the attack. Point Mustangs. It's 6-2. Faith Bramer in, Bragg to the bench. So that front row is Bramer, and Schultz. A back row, Anderson, Lovell, and Garrett. And this will be a free ball if it even gets there. It does. Nicely played by Brittany Nelson. Left side attack. Jayla Bramer. Watts with the roll shot. Blocked at the net by the Mustangs. Joust at the net there. Big swing there. Two Mustangs going after it. Here's Nelson on the attack, but that one is out. And the Mustangs out in front now, 7-2. The Mustangs looking sharp to start this first set. And the ball has escaped, as you can probably see on your screen, but now they've got it back. 5-point lead for the Mustangs first set. Sierra Garrett to serve. Here's Brittany Nelson on the attack down the line. That's good for a Bridgeport point. And it's 7-3. Now Fallon Jeffries back to serve. Faith Bramer on the attack. Mistimed it, didn't get all of it. Couldn't quite clear the net, 7-4. Well, this Bridgeport team pushed Mitchell a long ways in that first set that they played. They're a good team, and that one not going to clear the net by Anderson. It is now 7-5, and so that 5-point lead has evaporated. It's now just a 2-point Mustang advantage in the first set. Faith Bramer with the free ball. We'll go left side for Nelson. Big swing. And that's a kill for Brittany Nelson. That's her second. It's 7-6. We'll go left side for Faith Bramer again. She'll push that one deep. And that one is out of bounds. Mustang point. And now it's 8-6. Jayla Bramer back to serve. Jayla with that big windup puts it into play. Not handled well, and it'll be a free ball across to the Mustangs. They set the offense. Left side, this is Callie Schultz. Big swing. Nelson with the good dig. And now they'll line it up and try it again. Schmidt with the soft tip. Here's Brittany Nelson. That one blocked, but that was Brittany Nelson who did a great job of tooling the block, sending it out of bounds, and it's 8-7. Nelson with 3 kills in the early going here. And Nicole Schmunk with that serve. Callie, that one off the block and out of bounds. Callie didn't have very many opportunities in the first match. She made the most of that one there. It's 9-7. That serve is long, 9-8. And now Brittany Nelson back to serve. Left side they go for Key Level. Big swing blocked at the net. Schmidt pops it up and then sent across by Jayla Bramer. They'll try the left side. This is Watts, but that one is well out of bounds. No touch by the Mustangs. It's 10-8. I think Watts ended up in the net on the follow through. Either way, Mustangs lead it by 2, and now Faith Bramer back to serve. Faith sends that one deep and just a little bit too deep. 10-9. And now Cassie Leathead back to serve. Free ball across by Garrett. And here's Jeffries, but that one is beyond the end line. 11-9. Now Schmidt to the bench. Anderson back in, and she will serve. 2-point Mustang lead. Good serve that time by Anderson right down the line. Here's Watts. That one either didn't clear the tape or was blocked. Doesn't matter. Comes back down on the Bridgeport side. Mustang lead is now 3. They'll try the left side with Watts again. That one all the way back across, and then Watts puts it into the net. The Mustangs have rebuilt that lead. It's back to 4 at 13-9. I'll try Watts from the left side. Roll shot that time, but it won't quite fall. Here's Jayla Bramer. Back row attack by Nelson. Nice dig that time by Beth Bragg. And then Anderson puts that one in the net, 13-10. And in one of the more confusing numbering systems, number 4 is actually 9. Brittany 9 back to serve. Here's Sierra Garrett, big swing. Up into the rafters, back down, odd angle, and a tough free ball across, but Bridgeport able to stay alive. They'll go to the middle for Jayla Bramer, big swing, down to the floor, kill for number 1. Jayla Bramer's first kill on the night, 14-10. So both these teams with losses to the Mitchell Tigers earlier in the afternoon. Here's Jeffries. That one finds the back corner. That's Jeffries' first kill of the night. It's 14-11. And now Kyler Watts back to serve. Anderson sets it in the middle for Jayla Bramer. Had to reach way up high to get to that one. Now Nelson back the other way on the sideline. Good for another Bridgeport point. 4 kills for Nelson, 14-11. Mustangs raced out to a 7-2 lead. Bridgeport closed the gap, and it's been close ever since. 14-12. I'll try the back set for Garrett. Here's Nelson on the attack. Lovell with the return all the way across. That one in the net. Schmunk can't handle it. And the Mustangs up 15-12. Garrett back to serve. Overpass on the serve receive that time. And Bridgeport, another good job of keeping that ball alive. Here's Jayla Bramer from the left side, down for a point. Number 2 for Jayla. It's 16-12 and a timeout called by the Bridgeport Bulldogs.
With the dawn of every new day come countless new demands. At New Holland, we know the value of reliable planting. That's why our P-Series air carts and drills give you precise control over your seeding, increasing accuracy and yield. When it comes time to harvest, the CR Series Combine offers superior quality, minimal grain loss, and increased visibility. Challenges will vary from day to day, but your answers to them won't. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
You're at brunch. You want to go sweet, but you also want savory. What do? You order the brunch explosion. Boom. It's the same thing as Aflac. All right, look, you have major medical insurance, but you also need to make sure your bases are covered. So if you get stuck with an unexpected medical bill and your regular insurance doesn't pay for everything, Aflac pays you cash to help you get through it.
Oh, that's what Aflac is.
That's what Aflac is.
Out of the timeout, Sierra Garrett with the ace. Great job that time by Sierra Garrett. Pushes that lead back to the set high 5 points at 17-12. There's Nelson on the attack, blocked at the net but out of bounds. And that's a point for the Bulldogs, 17-13. And now Fallon Jeffries back to serve. Faith Bramer sends that one deep. Mustangs regroup. Brittany Nelson with a soft tip this time. And the return tip by Callie Schultz finds its way home. Second kill for her, 18-13. And now Jayla Bramer back to serve again. Deep serve by Bramer, just beyond the end line. Made that line judge think about it for a second. And now Nicole Schmunk will serve for Bridgeport. Callie Schultz with the attack. Little roll shot falls in for a point. 19-14. Well, Bridgeport not nearly as sharp as they were in that first match against the Mitchell Tigers, and there is an ace for Callie Schultz. 20-14. And Bridgeport's going to call their second time out at 20-14. Chance for us to tell you about some of our fine sponsors. Gordon Memorial Hospital is proud to be among the top critical access hospitals. They're recognized as a best practice recipient in quality. They're only one of 6 Nebraska rural hospitals to earn that honor this year. Visit gordonmemorial.org to see upcoming specialty clinics, schedules, events, and more. And did you know that Strong Insurance is your independent insurance agency? They represent a variety of insurance companies, and they sell the products that most appropriately meet the needs of their clients. As an independent agent, they review many quotes, and they offer their clients the best policy options available. They don't work for any one insurance company. They work for you at Strong Insurance in Gordon. 20-14 late in the first set. Both of these teams trying to find their first win on the day. Callie Schultz back to serve. Puts it into play. They'll try the left side for Nelson, blocked at the net. They're going to say no, did not clear the tape. And a point for the Mustangs. 21-14, creeping closer are the Mustangs to that first win of the afternoon. Left side for Nelson. Bragg is there to dig it out. Here's Key Level, big swing. They'll go left side for Level again. That one blocked at the net, right back across. Tip battle at the net. And now Nelson on the attack. Off the block and falls in to the middle of the Mustang defense, 21-15. And now Nelson will serve. Free ball across by Schmidt. Now they'll try the right side. This is Leadhead. Haven't heard much from her in this set. She was a big part of that of the Bridgeport attack in their first match against Mitchell, and that's going to be another Bridgeport point on 4 hits there for the Mustangs, 21-16. Key level from that left side once again. And now Watts on the attack. Level again. And that one finds its way home. Down the line she goes, 22-16. That's Lovell's first kill on the night. And not for lack of trying. Now Faith Bramer. Down the line, just inside the line. That is an ace serve for Faith Bramer. Third ace of the set for the Mustangs. And now 23-16. Good serve again by Bramer. Results in a free ball across to the Mustangs. Back set for Maddie Schmidt. Off the top of the net, couldn't get it to fall. Blocked back by the Mustangs. 2 hits on the Bridgeport Bulldogs. That'll bring up set point, 24-16. Left side attack for Watts. We'll go into the left side again for Lovell, blocked at the net. That was Leathead getting up and making that block, 24-17, but it'll be set point again as Leathead goes back to serve. Jeffries, Watson, 9, the front row for Bridgeport. That serve is out of bounds, and the Mustangs take the first set, 25-17. We'll step aside and be back with the second set here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. Stop into True Value of Gordon and save big on Master Mechanic bar and chain oil, bird food, smoke and carbon monoxide alarms, LED bulbs, furnace filters, and more. See Buck and the gang at 217 North Main Street in Gordon. They're open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 in the morning till 6 in the evening. Sides in Milburn Ford in Rushville currently has a 2014 Ford F-150 Crew Cab. It's got the FX4 package, 4-wheel drive, 3.5-liter V6 EcoBoost, leather interior, navigation, trailer tow package, and only 56,000 miles. This is a really nice truck. It's now priced at only $31,500. Call Bubba for details at 327-2472. You can stop by the lot tomorrow morning on Highway 20 in Rushville and check it out. Ready to get the second set underway. Bridgeport will serve to start things off. This is 9. She puts it into play, and away we go. Back set for Garrett. Good swing that time for Sierra Garrett. Watts, but the Mustangs are ready. Anderson didn't get a lot on that set, but Garrett able to push it home. Cross-court winner for Sierra Garrett. Her third kill of the match, and the Mustangs out in front 1-0. Grace Anderson back to serve. Elite head out, and libero Macy Miller in for Bridgeport. Here's Schmunk on the attack. Try Sierra Garrett. Back under the net it goes. Garrett with the hot hand early here. Fourth kill of the night, and the Mustangs lead it 2-0. 2 points on a pair of kills by Sierra Garrett for the Mustangs to start the second set. Watts blocked at the net. Tight set to the net for Jayla Bramer. Bridgeport able to keep that one in play, but can't quite get it back across the net. It's 3-0. Well, Mustangs started quickly in the first set, out to a 3-0 lead here. Overpass that time, but the Mustangs keep it alive. Jayla Bramer kicks it to the back corner. Here's Watts. And then the slam to the floor by Jayla Bramer, her first kill of the set. Big open space in that back corner, and Jayla went up and got it. 4-0. This is going to be a free ball across to the Mustangs. Just barely gets there. Bramer makes sure that it finds the floor. It's 5-0. Bridgeport's going to call a timeout. Early going of the second set. Mustangs out in front, 5-0.
There is a new world out there, revealing itself in unpredictable ways. A world that demands more from the land and those who grow, farm, and build on it. This new world calls for the ingenuity to get more out of it, while preserving as much as we can. After all, to stay ahead of tomorrow, we need to be equipped for it today.
You okay?
What happened?
Dad kind of walked into my swing.
Don't you mean Dad kind of ruined our Hawaii fund?
I should go to the hospital.
There goes the airfare. I don't think health insurance will cover all of that.
That's not fair.
Without that.
Well, out of the timeout we come. Bridgeport has used their first timeout. Mustangs on a 5-0 run to start the second set. Grace Anderson serving for the Mustangs. They'll set the left side for Watts, but the Mustangs are ready, but able to get the free ball across. Blocked at the net. Garrett is there. Point Mustangs. Anderson on a 5-point run with the serves here. Make that 6 with the ace. Now the fans down in front of us starting to have a little bit of fun. 7-0. Watts with the attack that time. Into the middle, here's Jayla Bramer. Big swing. That one may have been beyond the end line, but it was Macy Miller who went up and got it. Couldn't play it cleanly. 8-0. Mustangs threatening to take a hold of this and not let go in the second set. There's a good set from 9 in the middle for Jeffries, and she puts that one home. Jeffries with her second kill on the night. It's 8-1. Now Watts back to serve. Garrett with a sharp angle shot. Nelson's there to dig it out. Left side for Garrett again. Off the block and down in front of Miller. Nine to 1 Mustangs. Key Level will serve. Well, high school sports are supposed to be fun, and the fans sure having a great time down here in front of us. We appreciate that. Here's Brittany Nelson on the attack. Mustangs somehow able to get that ball back across the net. They'll try Nelson again. Blocked at the net and then tipped back by Bramer. tight set again. And they're going to say that Nelson followed through into the net. Net violation. It's now 10-1. Absolutely nothing going the way of the Bridgeport Bulldogs in the early going of this second set. Key Level will serve again. Not a good pass that time. Jayla Bramer hammers it right to the floor. 4 kills for her on the night. It's 11-1. Level with the high, deep serve. Leadhead played it. Here's Nelson on the attack. Garrett able to trickle it down the top of the net and gets it to fall in for the point. And everything is rolling the Mustangs' way in this second set. It's 12-1. Bump set this time. They'll try Schmunk on the attack. Cross-court winner that time in front of Anderson. 12-2. Well, now Fallon Jeffries back to serve. Left side attack for Schultz. They'll try Nelson from the left side this time. Bragg is there but can't make a clean pass. 12-3. Mustangs struggling a little bit with the serve receive now. Back set for Schmunk. That is just inside the line. Now Nicole Schmunk starting to warm up. She's got 2 kills. 12-4. That serve is deep. Point Mustangs makes it 13-4. Bragg out, Faith Bramer into the front row. Bramer, Schultz, and Bramer in the front row. Anderson, Lovell, and Garrett in the back row. Schmunk on the attack. Free ball across. Bridgeport goes to work on offense. Here is Nelson. They'll set it for Nelson again from the left side. Through the block and down. 5 kills on the match for Brittany Nelson. Makes it 13-5. Schmunk with the serve. Faith Bramer off the block. Dug out by Miller. Nelson again, but that one just beyond the end line. Very, very close. Just a little too long. 14-5. Now Jocelyn Pohl comes into the game in place of Schmunk. And Jayla Bramer back to serve for the Mustangs. They push it to that deep corner, but Bragg is there. Here's Nelson with the soft tip. Mustangs track it down and push it back across. Left side for Nelson again. That one evaded the block off the top of the net and down for a point. Great job that time by Brittany Nelson, able to get that ball around the blockers. Got just enough of the net to slow it down and dropped it in for a Bridgeport point. It's 14-6. Great serve that time, just caught the top of the net. 14-7. The Mustangs trying to find that focus that they had in the first part of this set. Gordon-Rushville sending an awful lot of free balls back across the net. There's a great job by Faith Bramer to one-hand that one across. There's the soft push by Watts. And it's 14-8. Bridgeport chipping away at that lead. Mustangs led by 10. They've come back to cut it to just 6. The Mustangs having trouble getting into their offense. And another free ball back across. Here's Leadhead. Soft tip that time by Schmidt. Now Watts on the attack. And now the Mustangs ready to get it going, but they dump it across again. Watts with a soft tip. Callie Schultz with a hard tip that time, but blocked at the net. Big rally here, but not a lot of big swings. There's one for Callie Schultz. Bridgeport able to keep it alive. Schmidt sets it left side for Callie Schultz. Good swing that time. And that one is long. One of the few big swings we saw in that rally came from Kyler Watts, but she missed the mark with it. Mustangs back in front by 7. Good serve by Callie Schultz. Faith Bramer with the attack that time. It can't get it to fall. Faith again. A little off-speed shot. That's trouble for the Mustangs, and Bramer gets under the net trying to get to it. 15-8. 15-9, excuse me. And now Cassie Leadhead back to serve. There's Schmidt on the attack. That one finds its way home. Maddie Schmidt with her first kill of the day. And it's 16-9. Faith Bramer back to serve. Be a free ball across to the Mustangs, and they're going to say no. 9 was under the net, and it'll be a point for the Mustangs at 17-9. The Mustangs withstood that little rally by the Bridgeport Bulldogs. They extended that lead back to 8. Watts on the attack, blocked at the net. Sierra Garrett goes up and knocks it down, 18-9. Bridgeport's going to take their second time out here. Second time out of the set. The certified public accounting firm of Gardner, Lautzenheiser, and Ryan wishes good luck to the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Visit with CPAs Sarah Rittgarn or Mike Coombs or any of the other professional staff at 216 South Main Street in Gordon. You can call 282-0842 for all of your tax, payroll, and accounting needs. GLR CPAs have big firm capability and small town personality. Go Mustangs from Gardner, Lautzenheiser, and Ryan. Hin's Home Furnishings offers a full line of appliances, sofas, recliners, mattresses, and much more. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they'll get it for you. They also offer free local delivery. Remember, every dollar you spend locally keeps money in our community. And ask about special zero interest, zero down financing through Synchrony Bank. Mustangs back on the court and ready for action. Bridgeport out of timeouts. Mustangs with a 9-point advantage in this best-of-3 match. They already lead it 1-0. Faith Bramer puts it into play. Left side for Watts. Good swing that time, but the Mustangs were ready. Here's Key Lovell on the attack, through the block and down. Lovell with her second kill on the match and pushes that lead back to 10. Free ball across to Gordon-Rushville. Lovell on the attack. That one's not going to be played by Jeffries. And another point for the Mustangs, 20-9. Biggest lead of the match, 11 points. Nelson's going to come out. She'll be replaced by Carly Deaver in the Bridgeport lineup. Faith Bramer ready to put it in play again. That is 3 good sinking liners in a row that just barely cleared the net. And that one's going to be a Bridgeport point. 3 great serves for Faith Bramer in a row. Beth Bragg comes in. Faith Bramer heads to the bench. 20-10. 9 back to serve. Miscommunication between Lovell and Schultz that time. Point for the Bulldogs makes it 20-11. Left side for Key Lovell. Blocked by Bridgeport. There's Watts trying to float that one across. Take a look here. I believe that Mustangs will be in sub-district play Monday the 29th. And we'll be there to have the call for you on Monday the 29th. Sub-district play for these Mustangs. 20-12. Left side attack, Garrett. Watts has it blocked at the net by Garrett. And it's 21-12. Schmidt out, Anderson in, and she will serve. Here's Schmunk on the attack. Schultz is there for the dig. Garrett. Tip try there. And then softly tipped by Anderson, but Bridgeport was ready. Not a good pass that time. Lovell wasn't able to get to it. 21-13. Watts on the serve this time. Here's Garrett. Right on the line. Sierra Garrett measured that one well. 7th kill of the match. The 5th in this second set. 22-13. Bridgeport's going to sub here as Schmunk is going to come out. She'll be replaced by Natalie Keenan-Virgil. Lovell sizes it up and puts it into play. Brittany Nelson from the left side. Mustangs track it down and send the free ball across. Nelson again from that left side. Jayla Bramer misjudged that one a bit. A little too much follow through. 22-14. Lead head back into the front row for Bridgeport. Jeffries with the serve. That one is out. Tried to send it down the line and misplayed it just a bit. 23-14, and now the Mustangs 2 points away from closing this one out. Sierra Garrett with a good deep serve that time. Schultz pops it up. And Jayla Bramer with the soft touch. Dropped that one in for the kill. And now it'll be match point, and a whole series of them. 24-14, Mustangs out in front. Garrett back to serve. The crowd comes to their feet. Nelson on the attack. That'll be a point for Bridgeport. 7 kills on the match for Brittany Nelson, 24-15. And now Natalie Keenan-Virgil will serve. Puts that one in the net, and that will do it. Mustangs take the match 25-17, 25-15. After they fell to the Mitchell Tigers in the first match, they come back and win their second one against the Bridgeport Bulldogs 25-17, 25-15. Folks, thanks for joining us. Our next broadcast will be Monday the 29th, as we will have sub-district volleyball action for you. Stay tuned to the Sheridan County Journal-Star, SheridanCountyJournalStar.net for all of those details. We'll have that action for you here on SheridanCountyJournalStar.net. For camerawoman Jean Anderson and my erstwhile broadcast engineer Berkeley Haig, I am Clint Anderson. We'll see you next Monday, the 29th. Thanks for joining us.